Hello and welcome to the Pup Mommy, a community for wannabe dog owners, first-time dog owners, and even some experienced dog owners. You know, I've owned, loved, and cared for dogs for over 30 years, and I want to help you form and have that special relationship with your dog that I've had with all of mine. And that even includes dealing with some of the problems that occasionally crop up and leave you wondering, am I the only one with this problem? Oh no, you are not. So you've adopted a dog or a puppy, and now after several weeks or possibly months, you're seriously wondering if you've made a mistake. The pup's behavior is not what you expected and is causing disappointment, friction with those you love, and possibly your neighbors and landlord, resulting in stress, losing sleep, and you're wondering, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with the dog? And as a result, you're seriously considering returning or surrendering the pup to the shelter. Well, let's talk. First, know this. If you surrender your dog to a shelter that's run by your city or county, know that this is a kill shelter, because that's the only way that they can manage their intake population, and that less than 10% of the dogs actually walk out alive. The chances of your dog being saved by a rescue or adoption is less than 1 in 10. So take a look at your pup and ask yourself if you can live with those odds. But let's move on here. When you adopted your pup, what were your expectations? You know, it's very easy to get caught in that YouTube, Instagram trap where you see all these wonderful videos and beautiful photos of happy people, gorgeous dogs, well-behaved, they're playing, all ages, all breeds, everybody's happy. And then you look at your situation and it's nothing like what you just watched on your iPhone. Your dog is probably out of control, or maybe it's barking, it's tearing through the house, eliminating on the floor of the carpet, chewing items, or even the exact opposite. It's scared to death, it's hiding, it's not eating, not playing with the toys you bought, or your children. And in other words, you're thinking your dog's a total dud. Or the pup is somewhere in between. It behaves in the house, but then becomes Cujo when you go out for a walk or take it out in public. Does this sound like your situation? So what can I do to help you, and what can my community of subscribers and followers and viewers do to help you, to walk you off the ledge of possibly giving up what might be the best pal you'll ever have? First, realize that you are not alone. Adopting a dog is similar to having a child. Adopting a puppy is similar to having a baby. Make no mistake about this. In fact, I can't emphasize enough that dogs are more similar to humans than we think. They have distinctive personalities, they have emotions, they have feelings. And like humans, they're also a product of their environment, and to some extent even genetics. If you've adopted a pup from a shelter or a rescue, realize that the pup brings baggage with it. Sometimes it's emotions dealing with abandonment, cruelty or neglect, or an owner dies and the pup is suddenly homeless after 8, 10, or 15 years with that owner. The pup shuts down or acts out from confusion, from fear, afraid to trust again. Other pups never had a home, a warm bed, a regular meal because they were strays. And if you're having behavioral issues with your pup, did you know that according to a recent study of owner-surrendered dogs, 96% of those surrendered pups never received any kind of training at all? You know, the two key areas of dog ownership where you should never ever skimp is number 1, training, and number 2, food. Like with us humans, the care and teaching that you put into your children equates to the same results when you care for and teach your dog. Training your dog is not a DIY binge watching of Victoria Stilwell or Cesar Millan videos. You need the help of a professional who is skilled in your dog's issues. And one size does not fit all. And if you already have your dog in training, are you practicing each day with what the trainer is teaching you and your dog? The key here is not to get discouraged. Secondly, so many dog owners out there are into only reward-based positive training because that's what they've read online or what their friends and family tell them. And yet there are so many tools out there that in the hands of a knowledgeable, experienced trainer can do wonders for you and your dog. Keep in mind that the training techniques that work for a snappy, fussy Chihuahua should be different from an escape artist or loves to dig beagle, or even for a pull you off your feet Belgian Malinois. And if you are making the effort with training and it doesn't seem to be working at all, don't be afraid to exchange and find another trainer. And if your dog's behavioral issues are really not physical, for example, leash pulling or dog people reactive, but rather psychological and emotional, then you're going to need to have a great deal of patience and, again, outreach to a professional for help, and or research yourself and outreach to online groups who have pups with similar problems. Psychological emotional issues are, in my opinion, the most difficult to deal with because these issues can't be resolved in a few weeks. Sometimes it takes months and months and requires full commitment from you and your family. Ophelia is my problem child, afraid of almost everything and highly reactive because of how she was raised for the first 5 years of her life. I truly believe that had she been adopted by someone else with limited to no German Shepherd experience, she would have been euthanized by now. So if you are second-guessing your decision, having adopted a pet, and whether to or not to keep it, please do not make a hasty, impulsive decision. Remember that what you see in the videos of dogs are dogs when they're on their best behavior and the cutest. People will rarely show you the videos of when their dog misbehaves, gets sick on the carpet, tracks muddy paws on the floor, and then jumps onto the furniture, or even chews the furniture. If you're having issues or you just need to talk, I'll leave my contact information in the description section. And for me, it's all about the dog and helping the dog through helping you. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and click the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I upload additional videos. Again, thank you for watching. Bye for now.